Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to make this table. The first thing you're going to need to do is get some plexiglass and you want to cut it to a square and then cut the corners off. After you've done that, then you can remove the plastic coating from it and draw a hole directly in the center. And then that will act as your tabletop. Okay? Okay, so then you want to get yourself a wooden dowel or a skewer and cut it at 3.5 inches long, and then you want to cut a notch right there at a 1/2 inch. It's actually 1.5 inches down from the top, and then you just want to go about halfway into the actual dowel itself. After that, you want to take 4 of them and you want to wrap a rubber band around them.
See where the notches are? You want to overlap each one of them to the left. So you'll take that notch, you see it? And there, right there. The next one, you'll overlap it to the left and just keep going around to the left like that until you get all of them lined up. And here's this little wooden block that I made to make it easier to hold it as I'm doing it.
Now to make that block, he just took the saw and made passes in the saw on a piece of scrap wood.
Now you can see the notch, just turn that around till it overlaps the dowel. Same way with this one, do each one of them to where that notch goes against the dowel alongside of it. And the deeper you make the notch, the more secure this thing will be together. Now that you got them all there, you want to make sure they're all the same length so they're all even.
Okay, so once you have it in there, you want to go ahead and add your glue. When the glue is dry, then you want to remove the glue. Okay? Remove not the glue, the piece from here. Now, with this one, I folded it back up for you. These are a little bit thicker than what we used for this, but it doesn't matter the size that you use. However, whatever size you use, if you're making a template to hold it in place, then you're going to need to make sure it's wide enough. And if you don't have the ability to cut 4 or 2 slices into it to make the 4 individual grooves, you can always take 4 blocks and glue it to another piece of wood and have that be your guide.
Yeah, and it may be easier to use a wire twisty tie, because a rubber band has a tendency to close this thing up on you. But when you're using it, so make sure each side is touching the table before you put your glue on it. That way you'll know your tabletop's going to come out even. See where it's touching the table all the way around? Then put a drop of glue on here and try to get it down in between it. After it dries, you take it out, flip it over, and put glue on the other side. Like here. And if you're using hot glue, then you probably don't have to go through all that.
However, hot glue is going to look gaudy, where this glue kind of fits right down in there and sinks in the hole, and it doesn't look as gaudy as the hot glue does.
What I'm going to do is
especially when it's painted.
What I'm going to do is cut this block a little wider, because if we're going to make any more of them, we'll make them out of the bigger stuff. So I'll just cut this wide enough to fit that.
Right. And then to do the umbrella, you can always go on my website or on my YouTube channel and find out how to do the umbrella. However, this is a small one we were working on, and Dad left the edges after we traced the triangle to make the little like loops that go down underneath them.
Scalloped edge.
But if you don't want that, then you can always do this. And then there is the option of making designs in it and stuff by using the aluminum lids from recycled stuff. All right, that's that. And then you can also, when you have the tabletop done, you can place that on there like that. Then you can take a skewer and put it down in there with your umbrella directly on top. And then it'll look like that. But clearly you're going to have to remove these. Now as far as the chairs go, you can make these kind of chairs for it, and you can make them a little bigger, a little smaller. We've made a couple sizes, you know, so you can do this table at any height. However, the measurements we gave you for this is for the 1/12 scale. So if you want to make it bigger and you want to do it for like dollhousing, then you need to double the measurement. So if we say 3 inches, you need to make it 6 inches. If it's 2 inches, you need to make it 4 inches, and so on. And then stay tuned, because we're going to be making this little chair here next, and that's going to be part of a project. And eventually we may actually do this for you. It was a lot of work and detail in here. Dad made this, so that's a project. And then we will also show you how to make this table like this, and that gives you a different kind of table. All right, so that's it for that, and then we will see you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a question, suggestion, and comment below. And please share our page so others will have great tips on building dollhouses and dollhouse tutorials. Thanks a lot, and have a wonderful day.